Hey everyone, this is Spirit Shinobi, and to those who know me, well, you know me. So I'm here in the Philippines. I'm under quarantine. I'm gonna be here for 7 days according to the government. They said that after 24 hours, I'm gonna be tested. It's been 24 hours now, and I guess they'll arrive tomorrow morning because it's nighttime right now. I don't think they'll arrive literally 24 hours later because it's midnight. So, yeah, I said I would make this video. I am here. I'm so glad and thankful to be here. I'm super excited and very happy. Just wish this quarantine would be over already. So, a little bit about how I got here now compared to my two last times that I failed. The first time I got a scam ticket, and that's what um, made me not succeed in getting the flight at all. I got scammed by some company online. Ticket looked mad cheap, but it looked reasonable. So I just took a chance. I took a stab at it, and I bought the ticket. Turned out it was a fake ticket. When I got to the counter, they're like, "This ticket isn't real. Sorry, like we can't do anything." And I was just like devastated. So I called my bank, and they said it was a scam company. So they went ahead and got my money back. I got my money back for that. But there was a lot of other things that I already had pre-booked, like hotel, um, COVID-19 test, and some other things that I didn't get the money back. So it was just a loss. But I bought another ticket for 2 days later, and I tried to go again, and I went through the first checkpoint, and I got to, I believe it was Dallas, or it might have been Fort Worth, but it was a airport in Texas. And from there, I actually got passed through that checkpoint and went all the way to Japan. When I got to Japan, they denied me and they said I had to go back because I didn't have the requirements. Turns out that you needed some more things now because of COVID 19. And it is partly my fault. Um, I should have checked earlier for the requirements and everything else that they needed during COVID. And I've just never done this, during this time. And well, honestly, this never happened. Not like this. Before COVID, pre-COVID, it was always you have a U.S. passport and you can basically go anywhere in the world. Nothing's gonna stop you and just go wherever you want, and that's cool. That was like the great thing about being an American. But now during COVID, there's all these rules and policies and restrictions, and you have to get all this crazy amount of documentation before you even leave. So that's what happened to me, and specifically to this country. So for anybody that's trying to come here, like if you're an American citizen, you're trying to come to the Philippines during this COVID restriction, well, you actually can't right now because they banned foreigners. And the only reason I'm here is because I'm an exception, because I have a Filipino citizen as my spouse. So I have a spouse visa, which is the only reason why I'm able to enter this country right now. So everybody else, you just gotta wait. But if you do want to know, you have to get a visa, and then you have to get, if you have a spouse, a marriage certificate. At least in my situation, and then they're just gonna ask for a bunch of information from you. And yeah, so when you get here, I got to the airport and they asked for the visa, they asked for the certificate, um, they asked for registration for COVID-19 symptoms and more documentation. And I just had to fill out a bunch of forms and papers, just basically saying, hey, where are you coming from? how tall are you, and just every crook and cranny about your life. Literally everything. They want to know everything. So I did that, and it was the military that was handling it. I'd say they did a pretty good job. It wasn't like crazy stressful. Just more so, the beginning of things is more stressful, I would say, getting all that documentation. Um, but yeah, so I did all that. I passed, all their little checkpoints and tests, and now I'm just here, which they said, like I said, I'll be here for a week, and they said there's gonna be another test on the fifth day, which I believe it will be the swab test. Like after 24 hours, I think it's a rapid test, and then on the fifth day is a swab test, and on the seventh day they'll have the results, and I can just leave here. And yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, that's a little background of the story of why it didn't work the last two times. I was quite traumatized. I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to enter this time. To be honest, I was just gonna try one last time. Third time is a charm, I guess. So, but yeah, so this is my little story about how I entered the Philippines during COVID-19. So now I'm here, and there'll be more videos upcoming, and hopefully whenever restrictions start lessening, I can make even more videos about how the country looks and everything else. And this is my life here for the next 2 to 3 years, and I'll be showing you guys along my journey, my adventure here. So God bless, take care. This is Spirit Shinobi, and for you, those who know me, you know me. So I'm out.